If I don't make this video right now in these current conditions, I don't know if I ever will. Hi, I'm Nikki, and that's as much of an intro as I'm gonna do. Stereotypes are just dumb, y'all. But yes, obviously they're dumb. They're rooted within prejudice and all of that. We gotta break down the logic of it. The stereotypes are still upheld. I just watched a video. Shout out Jay So Weird. I just watched a video of him reacting to like people doing mukbangs online and stuff like that. I saw a video of this guy. I'm assuming he's doing it for the bit. But the fact that I assume he's doing it for the bit makes me mad. I wouldn't be doing it for the bit. Just picture it. Sicily, black man in his car. He got Popeyes. Okay, anybody got Popeyes. It's fried chicken. Okay, Popeyes sell chicken. Hot sauce and honey. Big ass slab of watermelon. Now the way that he was eating it was very the best way I can say it is the equivalency of going door to door knocking for nickels. When you make that kind of content, we got to break that down deeper because it's just okay, because it's out there. Walk with it. They were knocking for nickels. You know what I'm saying? Because they needed the money. So whatever you got to do to get the money, I mean, that's why we got baddies and stuff like that. But there is a difference between somebody laughing with you and laughing at you, somebody being entertained by you and being entertained because of what you're doing. They found entertainment in laughing at the people doing such, right? But the people were doing it so that they can make a living. All right, or they can, get by. It's not just this black man eating Popeyes in his car that's doing this. You got many different Asian people online doing stereotypical content. I've seen a lot of hood Asian Bay Area dudes, and I've grown up with a lot of them. I've seen them do a lot of content online, eating traditional meals within their culture. I've seen a lot of Latina women, I want to say, of some regional descent. She's eating, I guess you could say American. It was In and Out, but she was like, the way she's talking is like very Spanglish. You know what I mean? It's not just this. One of the first mukbangs I ever watched was a Latina woman, and she was eating hot Cheeto covered elote. I, till this day, want that. The way that she had it, y'all know how I feel about hot Cheeto covered things, but when it comes to I'm a Cali girl when it comes to the elote. When it comes to the elote, like, if you from Cali, you know. It's not just this black man, but I'm speaking from the black person's perspective. And some may say I am a very stereotypical person when it comes to black people, because I sit here and I watch the video of this black man eating his Popeyes with his honey and his hot sauce and his watermelon, and I say, yeah, that's a balanced meal. You need fruit with fried food. That's a balanced meal, and it's actually delicious. You got the saltiness of the chicken and then the sweet of the honey. Now, I don't believe in sweet and savory all that much unless two are double down, double savory and sweet, or double sweet and a little bit of savory. So i.e. chocolate chip cookies with salt, or jalapeno, lemon, lime, and a little bit of honey. That's a balanced meal. Fried chicken and watermelon, that's a balanced meal. No, that's not a balanced meal. Like, that's not like, you got fruit and you got food. Regular protein. I mean, it's not regular, it's fried, but it don't really matter how you have it. It's just how often you have it and how much you have it. I'm gonna present to you the stereotype. Fried chicken, watermelon, and purple. Grape, whatever, Kool-Aid. The grape Kool-Aid was never my favorite flavor, though. I was really heavily on that blue raspberry. It's a very youthful flavor. And after you get older and you don't want to taste grape. You want to taste like blood orange or something. You know what I mean? But then when you do taste grape again, you want to taste it in the wine sense. Anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, okay, is that not balanced? Like, if you're going to eat something deep fried, like a deep fried protein or some kind of heavy protein, then Wouldn't you eat fruit with it? Why does it matter? And that is watermelon. The stereotype never made sense to me. Now, when it comes to the sweet bev, everybody has a sweet bev. That's normal. Like, people have always had a sweet bev. If I'm not wrong, boba, horchata, grape Kool-Aid, lemonade. I was gonna say limoncello, but limoncello is like really sour. But like San Pellegrino. Y'all be having Dr. Peppers, Pepsi, stuff like that. Y'all be having y'all sodas, y'all be having y'all bevs. Why does it matter that it's grape? Why does it matter that it's Kool-Aid? Where is your theory? Like, where is your logic? And this brings me to my main point, which is that y'all don't know how to do your fucking job. I hate that you're committed to being prejudiced. You don't even know how to properly be prejudiced. Your logic and half of the shit you're saying is dumb. If it was rooted in logic, like some actual logic, people wouldn't be against it. Good people wouldn't be against it. You're mad at me because my skin is dark. I'm eating fried chicken and watermelon and grape Kool-Aid. But if somebody of lighter skin did that, it would be regular. What is so is it because of the vitamin D that I can intake? Is it like that? What is the logic here? What makes that so? What's funny about that? I don't get it. I don't get the joke. I don't want to laugh. I don't feel angry. I don't want to join you. I don't understand what you're saying. What are we saying? Okay. I don't get the stereotype. I think that's my whole point. I don't stop there. I strongly believe in soul food. Like, if I could eat it, I won't say if I could eat it every day. I went to an HBCU and I learned that I don't even want to eat it every week. Besides Sunday, I think Sunday is just a very specific day that allows you to intake soul food. When I went to Clark, they had fried chicken Wednesday. Wednesday's a really random time to be eating soul food. You know what I mean? I don't feel soulful on a Wednesday. It's not that I'm not looking forward to it. It's just Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. You know what I'm saying? Sunday is a very like soulful day. It's always designated to something soulful. I mean, people think of the church a lot, but things are just closed on Sundays. People are regrouping and taking their everything showers on Sundays. A lot of stuff on Sundays is very soulful. Then when we look at the stereotypes of the people making them, I'm not gonna say who, their stereotypes are a little funnier. And it's funnier because they're true. The stereotypes are ironic, and it's ironic that they're true, and it's funny that they're ironic because they're true. And it's also just funny. Case in point, all the skits about the difference between washing with just rubbing the soap on your body and using a washcloth. If you don't use a washcloth, that's nasty as hell. That's not me being prejudiced to you. That's logical. You need some active scrubbing. You don't have to scrub hard. Just if you're rubbing soap on you and even getting in your pores too. Okay. Not washing your legs. That's nasty as hell. What do you mean? The soap runs down. Again, if you're not. Okay. Not seasoning the food. That's true. You know, I've never interacted with one that does season the food the way that I would, or that I've seen any other. There's some cultures out there that season everything down to the fruit. My culture seasons our mattresses and our carpets before we vacuum. The stereotype about not seasoning food is funny because it's true. Stereotype about black people eating watermelon and chicken is just true. It's not funny. It just is. It's not a thing. The stereotypes about chopsticks and, is it monolid? Them relating it to certain like stereotypes. This shit just didn't make, logically it was not funny. You stretching your eyes at somebody because their eyes naturally do, like they naturally look like that. You're just trying to look like me. You look terrible doing it. You look stupid. I've seen a lot of people at school cry because of that. A lot of times it's other POC doing that to each other, not knowing that it was taught to them by a non-POC. And I just feel like a lot of those tears are definitely from the pain of it and the repetition, but also just from the idiocy. It's like stupid. You look stupid. being that way. Making fun of somebody for how they look. The whole circus idea. Right idea, completely wrong execution. How the hell did we turn it into a freak show, and why are the people who are considered freaks just not of able body or not to your convenience? They're fine. A lot of the tears from when I was called racial slurs and stuff like that come from just the idiocy. Like, you look so freaking stupid. I couldn't say the other word that I wanted to say. And then you're spreading your stupidity to other people and making them do it to me as well. And the whole time I'm just trying to sit here and eat my good ass food at lunch. Sometimes we don't want to fucking eat whatever the hell the school could be trying to make. That shit is nasty as hell. The food just was not good. So yeah, people bringing cultural food from home is a real thing. And you're eating a burger with milk, and the patty doesn't have any toppings on it. It's just a patty. But I'm disgusting. Sorry, my shrimp chips stink. I'm so fucking sorry. This shit just don't make sense, and I'm gonna wrap it all the way back around. I'm a very stereotypical black person. And I say that, and it makes people feel uncomfortable when I say that, but it's like, y'all are the ones that find the stereotypes funny. I don't. I'm just telling you what your humor would categorize me under before you can make fun of me about it. That's also what throws people off about me, is like, I'll make fun of myself. I don't know, hee hee ha ha. It's just like, I'll list all of your jokes out before you even say them, and then it's like, oh, well, don't say that about yourself. It's like, I'm not, nigga, I know you're about to say it. And I know they're about to say it. You know how somebody who's about to make fun of you walks up to you. They got that grimace under, that malice in their heart they just show. So you got to beat them to it. You got to throw them off. You got to start barking at the thing. Anyways, I love fried chicken. That's my fucking problem. And yeah, I love watermelon. That's my fucking problem. Grape Kool-Aid. I don't know. Grape soda, yes. Grape soda is really fucking good. Stop cussing. Grape Fanta is especially. I love a good strawberry soda. I love all flavors of sodas. Yeah. Y'all stop being racist.